CAA to the rescue. CAA to the rescue. CAA to the rescue. In the big orange truck. So you don't get stuck in the muck. Just gas on that side. Yep. Okay. Gas on that side. Gas on that side. You got the gas on that side, that side, that side. Is it the fat side? Gasoline only. Make sure all pilot lights are out before filling gas tank. Whoa! Well, it's nice to have gas gauges that work.
Yeah.
The main one sits at full, and the secondary one sits at empty.
Oh.
So the way you drive it, you drive the main one till she goes dry, then flip the switch.
Okay.
And if you don't fill her to the very top, not much of that fuel that you put in the primary tank switches over to the secondary tank. So you get about 5 miles on the secondary tank. So it keeps changing.
So do you want to keep a little bit for the carburetor, or?
No, I'll be okay. I'll
Okay, just so you know, you're getting $7.50 worth.
It's a gallon and a quarter. Maybe not that much. $1.30.
Yeah.
So do you know anybody that in Minot that's a mechanic? Or Fargo, I should say?
Well, I know in Minot there's a Freightliner dealership, because I used to go through there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they work on gas engines or...
Well, why is it that everybody's so afraid to give me a piece of paper that states that, well, when I buy parts and do my own labor,
Yeah.
and you've got a dispute with the credit card company over proof of breakdown, they won't accept the parts.
What?
They want to see a bill from a shop that charged me an hourly rate, and, you know, like I have no need to do that because I do my own mechanical work,
Yeah.
right? So I've been trying to find shops that will, for a $50 fee, just write me a piece of paper that just states that, yes, when you got 2 red lights that are on the dashboard, it means this and this, and sign it.
Yeah.
They won't do that for me, not even for $50.
And it has to be in the U.S. or what?
Well, it's got to be in Fargo where I broke down.
I see.
Because I broke down on the parts store parking lot, and I bought an alternator, put it in, and I noticed the brake light was on, so I went inside to order some brake parts. Nothing. They didn't know what to look up.
Oh.
Sure enough, the parts are very common. Took a call to Florida from Fargo to finally find out that, yeah, I needed a brake booster, because he knew his stuff, right?
Yeah.
Brake booster fixed the problem, light went out. But I got a deal from the guy that I bought it from that if I break down, he'll refund my money.
Right.
I can't prove anything. Because,
Oh.
yeah. So I got to go back to the credit card company to get them to cancel the deal. But they won't until they get something
Saying that.
official. Yeah.
Huh.
And so I have contacted 3 people that could write me a letter like that. And
Yeah.
no. And I don't even think they're going to accept the phone call or a letter from the manager of the parts store. You know, they won't honor that either.
They didn't want a letter.
Yeah, and they won't sign it. The
Yeah.
parts store won't sign the letter.
Is that right, hey?
Yeah, so got to watch that.
Yeah. So you just travel around then, or?
Yeah, I'm an importer of Bugs, Boats, and Cheap Jeeps, and this is my first antique GMC, and I just love them. They're fabulous. I've always wanted one. They don't make them anymore, as you know.
Hard on gas, though?
9 in the city,
Oh.
14 highway.
Oh,
Took
well.
$400 of fuel to drive from Detroit to here.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Is that right, hey?
Yeah. I want to get her running on fumes.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
No.
Well, you know those vaporizers they got now? They work very well, not just with water, but they work very well with gasoline.
Is that right?
And if you can just fill a tank with that vapor,
Yeah.
you can get 10-to-1 performance. In other words, you can go 10 times farther than you can with liquid gasoline.
Is that right?
I can hardly wait to try it.
Wow.
A friend of mine was doing it 30 years ago, but I never did anything about it. Now it's all over YouTube, and I don't know why the manufacturers don't grab it, you know, because it really does work. I've experienced it. I've driven that vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right, hey?
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, that's accompanied with all the disputes and the debunkers and complaints that are saying you're going to blow up your engine. These guys don't know that there's 3 different types of vapor fume. There's 3 different kinds. And they all act differently. That's how deep that technology is, and we're just not tapping it.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
And when you mix it with hydrogen, like I have here, keep your next peanut butter jar, because this works with diesel too. Put 9 plates in it from Home Depot. Put distilled water in there with baking soda, just a little 1/4 teaspoon, and feed the 12 volts to it. And that's going to produce millions of tiny little bubbles of oxygen and hydrogen, and they come straight up here. Just feed it into your intake. And the way it works, it makes your oxygen that's coming into the engine more efficient. So it burns faster, and you don't need as much throttle. You always get 20%. Just with that. It costs nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
And it works really well on gas.
Unreal.
Yeah. And I've seen them combine these 2. Gas, they're vaporizing the gas and the water. And the results are there. It's working. Just go to YouTube. Yeah. Punch it in. The key word is HHO.
HHO?
Yeah.
Okay.
And vaporized gasoline. That's amazing.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.